that's where we both used to work in the restaurants. So
Yeah.
we kind of have that knowledge.
Yeah.
But I'm ready to go eat some.
Yeah. Oh, it was delicious. I mean, and like you and I discussed last week, was it expensive? I mean, it's a little bit, but you know what? It is worth every damn penny.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Like, I mean, for what we spent, I definitely feel like we got our money's worth.
I'll pay the money for good food.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Nancy said too.
Right.
Like, it's like, I think just for because I got a quarter pound of brisket. Oh, and Nancy also wanted me to their pickled onions were amazing. She said, like she was like, I could eat like a gallon of those. I'm like, wow, I really don't want to be sleeping in that bed tonight.
You can call an Uber.
Yeah. But but like
turkey, fucking braised cabbage and pickled onions.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's that's a witch's brew right there, ready to go off.
Yeah.
But
just get out the do not disturb sign for the bathroom door.
Yeah. Like so I got a quarter pound of braised of the smoked brisket, and the cornbread, and for Nancy's sandwich and the braised cabbage that she got initially, plus 2 drinks was like $37.
That's not too bad.
No. And like I said, I mean, to me, it worth every damn penny. You know.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. So I if you're one of our listeners in the Pittsburgh area, look up Big Rigs. It's on Center Road in Monroeville. It's easy to get to. It's just off of 22. The food was phenomenal, and I can't rave enough about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly satisfied my craving that I've been feeling for barbecue. And
I would like to go up, like, if we go up, we need to go up like on an off hour.
Well, that's what I did. Like we got there at like
know what I mean?
Yeah, we got there at like 3:00.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was like one other table of people, and Nancy said like when they saw the treatment we were getting, they were kind of like giving us looks. I'm like, world-renowned podcaster. What can I say?
Yeah, I like to go up.
Pittsburgh nerd. I crack open my Red Bull that they give me nothing for. I like to find people with Big Rigs. I'm ready to like declare I'm like the official like restaurant of the Pittsburgh Nerd Podcast just because they treated me so fucking well.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean like.
Yeah, we'll go up.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Now you have me wanting to try it, and I love fucking barbecue. And I haven't had good, like I said, I haven't had good barbecue since I was down in North Carolina a year ago. Yeah,
y'all. We'll spend some money. Yeah.
For sure.
Indeed. But even like afterwards, like the owner like direct messaged me and was like, hey, I'm sorry I wasn't there. I would have liked to have met you. Like that's a nice extra touch. Like again, like I can't emphasize enough. Like yeah, like we're a very, 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 very small podcast, but I appreciate the goodwill that they extended to us. Is that way I'm going to put it? Like, and I'm going to certainly do what I can on my end to get the word out for their fine eats, because it was really fucking good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I'll go try it.
Yeah.
All
right. So shall we get into it, or shall we go with episode 1?
Episode 1.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I didn't watch Falcon.
You didn't watch it?
No.
Great Gatsby's Ghost.
No, I have not watched it.
Oh my! You've completely wrecked my show.
No, I'm sorry. Well, I'm sure we'll be talking about Snyder for about 45 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure we will too. But like,
But before we get into that, let me take a
yeah.
piss.
Oh,
Well, it's gonna be
yeah.
we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Bye. Okay.
All right. Ian has returned from his piss break.
Ready to
delve into the 4-hour epic.
I had to get some Nesquik chocolate milk. Nesquik for all your needs. I'm just kidding.
It would have been Ovaltine. We might have been able to get a sponsorship, but no, he went Nesquik.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Well, I mean, so this was the week that we've all been waiting for.
Right.
Some with bated breath, some just waiting for the national nightmare to end. But it has arrived. The 4-hour opus that is Zack Snyder's Justice League. So I want to ask you your opinion as the non-DC fanboy. What were your thoughts?
I thought it was epic. I mean, truly. I like how it was broke down like that.
Yeah.
And what was it, broken down into episodes? Or chapters?
Like chapters, like 6 chapters and an epilogue.
Yeah. Like I appreciated that. Did it get long in the tooth at some points? Yeah. But I kind of expected that, knowing that this is a 4-hour monster.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I absolutely loved it. I thought the time spent on character development was just absolutely phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I appreciated that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't know how people can bitch. They'll watch 4 hours of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
One movie. I mean, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
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 But I thought it was fantastic. Visually, it was good. I liked the story that was told. And I liked it better than the first one. It was like a brand new movie. I mean, there wasn't that much in there from the first one. I felt.
Well, no, I felt there was, like, okay. I felt there was plenty from the first one. I mean, it essentially told the same story. It just told it better.
I agree. I think there was a lot, though. I don't think there was as much from the first one as I guess there were certain scenes and clips, but I still felt that it was, unless it's just been that long since I watched it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I didn't.
Like, I mean, stuff, and I don't understand. I'm not going to be able to tell, like, okay, like, so clearly, like, if you look at the Joss Whedon version, the first scene where Batman rides the parademon and then it blows itself up, that was clearly all Joss Whedon.
Right.
Now, the next thing becomes, you know, when he goes to that, for lack of a better term, I'm going to call it a village, to find Aquaman.
Yeah.
How much of that was a reshoot for, because, like, there's the whole thing with, like, the mother boxes was talked about in that scene in the Joss Whedon version. That, right. You know, there's no mention of that whatsoever.
Right.
You know, there's nothing about that. But, like, a lot of the stuff that was, like, outside when Aquaman leaves, that was clearly all that. It was almost the same scene for the most part.
Right.
You know, So there were like little things, or major things, but then there were little things that was like, okay, well, this was still in there, but clearly they manipulated it with Joss Whedon to fit the story that they were trying to fit into a 2-hour time space. Whereas with the Snyder version, you know, it looks completely different in a way.
Yeah. What did you think?
I went in. I tried going into this with tempered expectations.
Okay.
Okay, because I didn't want to, like, I know there are people out there who were like, you know, this is going to be the ultimate version, and you know, as a fan, one is a fan of Zack Snyder, and two is a fan of these characters. I still was trying to just keep my expectations within range, and it exceeded my expectations. It's much better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I you know, to me it didn't bog down. Like it really, like it felt like it moved along at a very nice pace, even for a 4-hour movie.
Okay.
To me. And Nancy agreed with me on it. We both watched it together Thursday night. Like when we watched it, like, you know, when we finished, it was like, you know, 20 after 2 in the morning.
Right.
So, I mean, for us to stay up, you know, it had our attention. Like at 1:30, she was like, "Are you going to shut this off?" I'm like, "No, we're watching it until the end."
Yeah.
You know, at least I am. If you want to go to bed, you're more than welcome to, but I am watching it till the end.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, I still don't like the way Superman was resurrected.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it wasn't just Batman's idea that he forced down everybody's throat. I'm glad it was kind of like everybody was kind of like, yeah, we kind of need to do this, but
except Aquaman. No,
except Aquaman, yeah. But I still like. I mean, but I like that, like, at that last moment, Cyborg saw the future and realized, no, we can't do this.
Right.
You know, but Barry heard go, not no.
Right.
You know, and
I really got into. I really liked the Flash stuff that was going on.
Right.
There was a lot more Flash.
I think the things I liked about it were, one of my major criticisms about the Joss Whedon version was that, like, Darkseid was the major player.
Right.
Steppenwolf was just the first wave. You know.
Yeah.
I liked that it was like it was Darkseid, not Steppenwolf, that got turned away by the armies of man, by the heroes of Earth back then.
Right.
You know, I liked, like, that moment where, like, first off, like, seeing, like, Desaad.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have, like, you're like clueless who Desaad is, and like, but like, he's like, you know, the right hand man of Darkseid. And he, you know, he's always been a presence, and it's like, it was like so badass just to see Desaad. Like, you know, let alone that moment where, like, Darkseid, like all the parademons bow down, and it's like, you know, and there's Darkseid in the communication, and you're just like, oh shit, you know, like, fuck, this is good. Like, and at the end, like, spoiler alert, you know, I guess, but at the end, like, when like I said, like, it's Darkseid on the other end of that boom tube. You know, there's Darkseid, there's Desaad, and there's Granny Goodness, and it's just like, these heroes are just staring him down. He's staring back like, okay, I see what I'm up against. I'll see you soon. You know.
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm just like, shit.
Yeah.
You know, that was, like, so needed, like, because it makes sense. It, like, this is why the league has been formed. This is what the nightmares were all about. This is what we're leading to. That guy right fucking now.